Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shayla. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I have a haul video for you guys. I'm really excited to dive into this one. I have a lot of great books to show you, as well as some, miscellaneous junk journaling supplies. So let's jump right into it. Get cozy and bring me along with you and I'll show you what I found. All right, so thanks so much for joining me today. Like I said, this is just a little haul video for you guys. I have tried to stop getting so many things because my room is exploding at the seams. So I'm just kind of at that point where it's like I need to use some of the things before I get some more things. I have been making some things. We'll have some future videos on some tutorials / just kind of create with me. And then I have not forgotten, I will definitely do a room tour eventually. It's just never really in the state that I would like for it to be in to video, but I think I just maybe need to get over that. And just kind of show you how it is real life every day. So anyways, I'm just going to jump right into it. I put this guy up here first because it was the most bulky. This is a fabric sample booklet. I got this one. Most of the items I get, I'm thrifting, either like from thrift stores. I have a creative reuse store I go to a lot. Or I go to like the Goodwill bins, Savers, if you're familiar with those types of thrift stores. So, I got this. It was 50 cents. It is just a little fabric sample book. And at first glance, it doesn't look like much, but I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit so you can see. Maybe we'll scoot you that way as well. So this is paper, but it has, some kind of plain neutrals that would be nice. This is almost like a velvet or suede or something. I don't know. But then you keep flipping and you have, just some nice texture. This has like some ridges. Hopefully it'll stay for you. This one's like iridescent almost. Very fun. Look at the back. Wow. How colorful. So I picked this one because one, it had a lot of great neutrals to it, as you can tell, but it also has some really fun ones. Like look at this one. Isn't that so awesome? This definitely reminds me of like a painting from an artist or something. A few names come to mind, but I don't think they're quite. It reminds me of like the artist Miro, the colors that Miro would use in their paintings, but not quite the style, I guess. Miro is a little more like sketchy, drawy type. And then it has some really cool like grungy looking ones. These almost remind me of what I would imagine a 90s coffee shop couch would be covered in or upholstered in. I don't know if you also see that. Ooh, especially this one, like the Java type color. Yeah, and then there's some like gorgeous, isn't that pretty? You could use that. You could cut like these pieces out if you wanted to. I planned on using them for little clusters. Granted, this is a giant book to use for clusters, but I've started making some, and I'll just show you really quick. Sneak peek on that. But like I made these little clusters recently. Just trying to use up some buttons. This is a little piece of quilt. And then I just did some little like lace trim. And that's actually like a vintage measuring tape. So I made a bunch of these. And some of these have like the fabric on them. So I was planning on using them as like kind of a assembly line piece for clusters. But of course, there's so much of this. I can use it for all sorts of things. So I'll keep flipping through here. Quit talking. And some of these are like kind of shiny, iridescent. Like that's so pretty. If I can find out how to get this paper off. I've tried to take paper off of fabric samples before and it doesn't really come off very great. But this would be really cool to use for like a cover of a journal as well. We have that one. This is just a paper, but still you get a little collage paper with it. For 50 cents, that's a great deal. So if you're ever, I would say if you don't have like, because a lot of times I don't see this kind of stuff at like regular thrift stores. I see them at like the Creative Reuse thrift store, which is where I got this from. Look at how cute that is. That's so gorgeous. I love the colors. And it's in different colors too. I'm just getting so distracted. You can also look for like a home improvement type of store. Down here in Austin, we have Habitat for Humanity. It is, I think, a reuse store, but they kind of specialize in more like architecture samples and like bits of furniture, and they do have usually like a thrifting section, but it's more geared towards like things you could use, I guess, home improvement wise. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but maybe check for something like that. But there's just so many great ones in here. I was surprised when I saw this hanging that it was still there, just given, I mean, look at that. How many great pieces there are. But I feel like someone maybe saw the front of this and they're like, not my style. But they didn't flip through it. So remember, things aren't always what they appear to be. We have this one, super great. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, so I appreciate you guys just hanging on for dear life. Hopefully you found some other people that are great to watch as well. But I've just been busy. I kind of made a pact with myself, a secret pact, if you will, that I really would like to do more things. I'm the type of person where if I don't, make plans, or someone doesn't kind of make plans for me, I will literally just stay in my house and go to work and come home, and that's it. Which, that's a nice, simple way of living, and I'm not dogging on that at all. I do enjoy being a homebody. But sometimes you tend to miss out on some things that might be kind of exciting. And so I kind of made this silent little pact with myself to do more. And I'm just going to flip through these while we're talking. And so I kind of have been doing more. I have gone to several concerts this year, which is great. I'm trying to think of what else I have done. It's not funny. I've done so many things and I'm like, I don't remember. I went to a soccer game. We have a soccer stadium here in Austin. That was really fun. We've had birthdays come and go. I've spent time with family. Me and the hubby have just taken the train to downtown Austin because I don't really live in downtown Austin. But we have a train nearby. So we take the train to go down there and, ate a lot of great food, like tried some new restaurants. I would say mostly it's been geared around the music kind of scene. I went to the pool already. I know it's not even like officially summer. But I've just been trying to get out more. Whether that's like, going somewhere that I've always wanted to go, or going to the pool because I never did that. Oh, that one's so cute. I love like the pattern inside of the pattern, if you will. Very neat. This is a great little book. So I've just been very fortunate. I'm very thankful. Speaking of things that, I'll be doing, this upcoming weekend, I'll be going to the Renaissance Fair here, and I'm very excited. It's my first time going. And, my husband is a huge nerd, and essentially I am also a huge nerd. So I have my costume and we're going to dress up. He has a costume and we're just going to go and hang out for a little while. It'll be really fun. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Hopefully your new year has also been going great. I would love to hear what y'all are doing. Even if it's just I tried out a new restaurant, or I went to the store I wanted to go to, or, I'm working on a weight loss journey, which that's also something I'm working on. So, you are not alone. It is definitely a journey. What do they say? It's not a marathon. It's a walk, or I have no idea. But it's something, right? No, I'm also on that journey as well. It's been nice actually taking the slow route. I feel like a lot of times before when I've tried to lose weight, I've always struggled because I've always wanted to get it done quickly, and and then I'm just beautiful, right? Like that's you just want to get to the finish line, but it's you kind of have to appreciate the journey. And I'm learning that. It's not easy. But I am very thankful to be able to be on that journey. And I know it's not going to be perfect, but I have a really great support system, which is super important. My husband, he definitely is a lot more physically fit. That's something he prioritizes. I'm more of like, I like to be comfy and watch my shows and craft, and I'm sure I'm not alone. And I love to eat. I love good food. I'm a huge foodie. I love trying new food. I don't think there's a food that I don't like. And any foods that I don't like, I usually say I just haven't had it made the right way yet. If that tells you something about me. So I enjoy eating. I enjoy living life, but you can also do that and be healthy. And I'm learning that. So taking that with grace, I guess, but let me know in the comments what you're going through. How's your life doing? Cause I would love to know. I need to get better at responding to, comments. I'm pretty terrible at that, so I apologize. It doesn't mean I don't read them. I read all my comments, but anyways, back to the book. I feel like we've been on this book for like 6 minutes. It's okay if you tuned out. I understand. But we're almost there. I mean, isn't this just a great book? Like this one has some like fun little ripple texture in it. So great. I think this reminds me of a book. If you watch Treasure Books, I feel like she would, if she saw this at a thrift store, she'd pick it up immediately. You know what I mean? It seems very Treasure Books, which I don't hate on at all. Her stuff is amazing. She is amazing. I always get excited when she releases a new video because it's just immaculate, like her editing and how she explains things. I wish I could be that organized, but alas, I am a hot mess. And that's okay. All right, and we are nearing the end, and that's the end. Well, thanks for hearing my life update and sticking around for that. So that's the first item. We have plenty more to go, so stay tuned. I'm going to start with this little stack here. So I got this book. This was $3, which, for a thrift store, that's not bad. It says it was $8.99 at one point. But I thought these are stickers. This reminds me of the, they're like sticker books. You can find them on Amazon. I actually have one. It's the Antiquarian Bibliography sticker book. And they have other ones too. But they're just like really gorgeous stickers. But look at these. Aren't these gorgeous? So these are ocean type stickers. Oh, they're reusable stickers. That's fun. Some of these are a little like scary alien looking, but if you've ever seen that movie. But most of them are pretty cool. The one thing I do wish, like for these sticker books, is they wouldn't, like the border or the background would be clear. I find that sometimes it's harder to use these because they have like a particular color background. This one's kind of kooky and crazy. So $3. We'll see. I think this is new. That one kind of looks like it has a little skull in the middle or something. I don't know if this is true, but I read that dolphins apparently will agitate pufferfish so that way they will like puff up, like, and they form like into a ball because they're a pufferfish. And then they will use, the dolphins will use the pufferfish to like basically play ball with each other, which is so terrible. Again, I don't know if that's true. I just read it somewhere. I didn't really fact check it, but if that is true, that's terrible. What a menace. Apparently they're really smart, though. I do know that. Okay, and this last page has like 2 stickers missing. So that's a pretty good deal for $3. You get like a ton of interesting ocean stickers. Ernest Haeckel. So if you're interested, it's by Pomegranate Kids. Okay, moving along. This next one I got, this is old-fashioned storybook postcards. It was $1. Eventually, when I get to it, I have one of those coil binding systems, where you like, it'll punch your stuff and then, you make a notebook and it puts the coil in your notebook so it becomes a notebook, and not just a stack of paper. I really want to make some sort of like notebooks with postcards. So I tend to collect really fun ones when I see them because that's my end goal. Look at that. Look at that guy. Oh my goodness. I don't know about that one. But I thought these were cute. Aren't they cute? They're just like little storybook characters. And these are obviously, I'm sure, reproductions. I don't think these are like authentically. These are obviously from probably a storybook, I would imagine. Does it say 1985? I don't know. I'm not sure if these are from something or not. But look at the little dog and the little cat. Oh, so cute. Love that. And those are kooky with the little clowns. Not even, oh, this is a ghost. Okay, well that's it. But for $1, that's like, what, 4, 8, 12, I can't count. 16, 20 postcards. That's really good. It's only missing 4. So I'll take it. For $1, that's a great deal. Okay, this next one was a really fun find. I definitely lucked out on this. This one was $3, you guys. $3 for Graphic 45. I don't know if the whole collection is in here, but we can certainly check it out. Sorry about if you can hear the crinkly noise, but I gotta get to it. Okay. So first off, it does have, I don't know what it all comes with. It does come with, okay, so it comes with one of these and one of these. So we did get those. These are stickers. So we have a whole set of stickers. Look at those. So I ordered something recently. I've been a fiend for some Goosebumps lately, like the books, Goosebumps books, if you're familiar. I loved those growing up. That was like around my time growing up. And then I think these are stickers too. So these are also stickers. That's so cute. But I recently ordered, so, I shop on Whatnot. I'm a seller on Whatnot as well. Links in the description. But I purchased from a seller on Whatnot. She was selling a tin, like a metal tin, and it was a Goosebumps tin, which I was like, ooh, storage. I love storage, first off, but it was really cool. It was like a nice Goosebumps tin, and inside of it, it had 5 reproduction, of the original, like, I guess, most popular Goosebumps books. I'm so excited for when that comes in. So my plan was, I think one of them I might just read for old time's sake. Like they're small, I think the print's big, so it won't take me long. But But it's 5 different books, and I want to keep the covers after I, read one or something and turn them into journals. I thought that'd be so much fun, like spooky journals. So I'm excited for when those come in, and maybe we'll do a video together, and we could use some of this paper. That was what I was trying to get to. Okay, so let's flip it over. I like this too because you can still use this stuff. You don't have to throw that away. And if anything, you can also make a master board on this, which is just like collaging all over it. And then you can cut it up and use it for whatever, because it's nice and thick. So moving along. All right, so we have this one. I always find, okay, there's 2. I was like, the hard part is figuring out which side you want to use. Ooh, and then it has a cute little star. I love that. All right. These you can cut out and make into tags. We have everybody in their costumes. That's so fun. I love that it's like vintage as well. There's the other side. And I guess this one is the Charmed collection in the event you would like to purchase it. I'm sure it's probably still available. These are nice for borders or tabs. Oh, the cat one might be my favorite for obvious reasons. Okay, and then we have this one. Very, very cute. With some purple florals. And then here's the next one. The little icons. Ooh, and the little moons. Isn't that cute? And we have this one. So super cute. I love that. These would make great belly bands because of how thick they are. Very cute. We have this one. Oh, that was the same one. And then these 2. Look at the baby pumpkins. And then last but not least, we have this one. Again, make some great journaling cards out of that one and some more pumpkins. So, I mean, overall, like, I already know that this brand is not cheap. So, I'm thoroughly pleased in general. I think it could have had half of what it had in there and I would have been pleased. So, okay, I will put this away later. We will move on because you don't want to see that. All right, what's next? I'm just going to pull some things out here. Oh, here's some. So I got this. It has a little. It's just a little tray. It was 75 cents. But I actually won't use this for crafting. I use this for my jewelry. So these are nice because they can stack on top of each other. Like if you have little like divider trays like this. And I just use it to separate jewelry so it doesn't get all jumbled. So this will go to my jewelry section. Not like I have a section, but you know. And then I got this stamp. The stamp was $1. It is slightly used, but I just thought it was really cool. I didn't really read it. I mean, I know it's like a camera advertisement, I guess, but isn't that neat? That would be really cool on like a little card or something. So I got that one. And then these beads. These were $4. Look at how gorgeous they are. They're definitely like stone or like ceramic or something, or glass. I guess they call it glass, maybe glass beads. I don't know, but they're faceted, so they have this nice little like shine. But they also have these cute little just doodads. I don't know, super cute. They're like black but brown and yellow and red. Very, very pretty. So I got a whole strand of those. These would make, I usually pick up beads for like dangles and things. So that's what that's for. Okay. Grab grabbing some things here. Got some calendars. I got this fabric. So it was $4. It's 1 yard. But I got it because it's little teacups and teapots. And I'm actually doing a show on Whatnot that is themed. So everything has to be like tea time themed, or tea party, or just tea related. So I thought this was perfect. I don't know if I'm going to make it into a cover or like just use these and kind of cut them out for like embellishment, decoration type things, but there's a ton of it in here. So I'll do something with it for sure here soon, because that show is coming up. But yeah, I thought this was just a cute little fabric, and it was perfect for what I was looking for. And some calendars. So these were all very inexpensive. I'll start with this one. This one had me cracking up. It was 25 cents. I think what's really important here is I love you. And it's basically just thoughts, I guess, from a dog's perspective. And there's this one that was my absolute, I pulled it out. It says, I have the late shift, watching the skittle under the fridge tonight. I close my eyes to yawn, and I think it moved. But I'm not sure. So you can imagine the kind of stress I am under. So I thought that was really funny. So it's just all these like cute little quotes from dogs. What does this one say? My day isn't too busy. After the midday snoozle, I have a meeting with my stuffed friend Sebastian about the power of peanut butter. After that, it's my turn to watch the skittle under the fridge. Oh my god. It's the same skittle. Okay, I'm gonna have to, these are gonna have to be like put somewhere special. That's so funny. That's great. I'm gonna have to, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look for more fridge ones. Wait, where was it? Here's another one. Okay, this is the last one, and then we'll move on. Good morning. I am already several hours into my skittle watching shift. There is no movement to report so far. I did, however, hear the fridge make new cube water. Perhaps this is a warning of impending battle. Oh, those are so great. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I couldn't pass it up because it was too cute. So we have that. I had to get this one because obviously these were 25 cents. I mean, why not? And this one is the Mary Inglebright. If you guys are new here, I love Mary Inglebright. I just like the art style of Mary Inglebright. I like whimsical things. I don't know if you could tell. My desk is very whimsical. You can't even see all of it, but it is whimsical. So I like her art, and I have a few of like her little knickknacks and stuff like that. But it has like all these cute little art things. Of course, those are the holidays. Let's like, look at how cute that is. And I was like, you could cut these out, you know, and use them in a tag or like a pocket or a journal card. So these are just super cute. Tons of imagery. I definitely probably won't use all of these. I'll probably, you know, take a few, and then I'll probably give the rest away on Whatnot. But there's just some great ones. Begin again. It's a brand new day. The art style is just great. I love it. And they have cute little quotes too. So I was really excited to find that one. I mean, that's a ton of imagery. And last but not least, 50 cents. This one is 365 cats. So same thing. It's like a cat book. This one definitely looks like it's been torn into a little bit, but it was a page a day. What is it? Page a day. There we go. Calendar. So, but look. Sydney loves to chat. In fact, she talks all day long. Sounds like my cat. So cute. So it has all these pictures of cats. And they are kind of photorealistic, so might be harder to incorporate in a journaling sense, but I'm sure eventually I'll find something to use these for. Their faces are cute nonetheless. I remember seeing something where it was like cats, they don't like certain smells, and I do think one of them is broccoli. Like broccoli is a no go for cats. So okay, so we have that, and I'll just scoot that over. Okay, I got this book. This one I got from Goodwill, so I think it was like $1.99 for a soft cover. It is a little grungy on the cover. It is white. I mean, that happens over time. These are those like poetry books. I have another one that's like from a different artist, and they're just like poetry. But the reason I get these, I do like to read them. But let's see. I mean, they have like really cool. Soon the moon will come from my lips and you will not remember your name. I mean, I don't know what that means, but like they have like nice little words or like snippets of words. And sometimes I'll use those in my journaling, like to finish a tag or something. You know how you like there's the example word salad, the Tim Holtz words like these. So it's kind of like that. That's how I use these. Like I might just cut out, you know, open your eyes even if the sun wants them. I don't know what that means. It's poetry. It's interpretation, right? So yeah, I like using these. You know, sometimes I might, I don't know, use like one word and then another word. Like I don't necessarily use like one line. But they're just, it's nice text. And poetry is, you know, very flowery and has a lot of great words in it. So I always try, if I find books like these that are a good price, I'll pick them up because I can use some of the things inside of them. And I like to read them. So, okay. Pull my bag up here. That one. I'm just going to take the rest of this stuff out of here so I can show y'all what I got. Okay. Here is the next one. Okay. So these bags, I think they were 10 cents each. They're just like single bags. But look at this cute little fish one. It has handles. It's just like a little gift bag, goodie bag. And then this one was really cute. It's like craft paper. But these I like to turn into like little journals or folios. You just fold them in half and you have like an instant cover. And then this little flap here, you can like cut and make into a pocket if you wanted to. Or, you know, you can like fold it over and glue it down. Or you can fold it over and glue the sides down. And then you have like a little mini pocket. So really like sky's the limit on these guys. So I got those just because they're super cute. I have a lot of bags, so trying not to buy bags. But if I see some cute ones, and these are like singles, they're not like packs or anything, I was okay with getting these. Okay. I got these. These were really fun. They were 50 cents. I don't know if y'all like to hear the prices, but I like to talk about getting a good deal. It gets me excited. Okay. These are smaller bits, but I'll just show you the bigger ones. So these are that like honeycomb paper. Isn't that fun? That should be like a ASMR thing. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear that. But it is fun. I love like the texture. I was thinking if they're not too bulky, you could glue one on one page and glue one on the other page. And then so when you shut your book, they're closed, or your journal. But then when you open your journal, you have this fun little like texture thing. So that's why I got these. This one might be a little too thick, but look at how fun it is. I don't know. I enjoy it. I obviously enjoy that. And we have this one. These kind of look like little books, you know? Fan to open little books. I forget what they call these. This is like they're like party decorations. And I think you're supposed to be able to like take it to where each like the sides meet, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if these do that to where it makes like a full circle. It might not, but super, super cute. So let me put these away. Okay, sorry about that. I lost one of those little crinkly things. So I had to get it. Okay, moving along. So I got this calendar as well. This one was 50 cents. I didn't look at it beforehand. It's not that I'm not like stoked about it. I do like it. It has some cute little like tiny images. They do repeat a lot though. So that's kind of the only thing. And I don't like love that there's this, I get it. It's a calendar, but for journaling purposes, that wasn't the greatest. You could obviously cover that. I do see, you know, they have like different quotes and stuff like that. And they, of course, they are all themed around mom. So super cute. Having one child makes you a parent. Having two, you are a referee. So it has like some cute little quotes and stuff in it. I think out of anything, I might use the quotes more than, you know, the imagery, or maybe the imagery more than the quotes. I have made my mom a journal. So, you know, I can definitely make her another one, but journals are a lot of work. So in due time, so maybe I'll save these for that. But yeah, it's a cute little pickup for 50 cents. I'm not complaining about it. I just think I wish it had like a little bit more variety of imagery, but that's it. Okay, these guys, I got some egg decorating kits. These are 25 cents each. These are just like the color packets. And then this one's, I guess, comes with all the gloves and stuff, which is actually nice. And the dye tray and stuff like that. I actually got these not for dyeing eggs. I know it's around that time. But I saw treasure books yet again, dye paper with Easter egg dye. And I was like, that's such a great idea. I never would have even thought of that. So I don't know how these are going to work. I don't know if she used like I haven't watched her video if she used like the powder dye. These are, I think, liquid dyes. So I don't know. It should work relatively the same, but I got these to try it. And, you know, at least now I have some, and they were like $1 for all of this, which I think is a great deal. I don't know how much Easter egg dye is usually, but I'm assuming I'd probably pay more than that for that stuff. So I'm not complaining. I got some Micron pens. I have actually not tried these because I probably should have tried them. Hopefully they're not dried up. I did pay, how much did I pay? Does it say on here? I want to say I paid like $2 or something like that, which is still really good for Microns, like a whole set of them. We can test them out really quick, if y'all don't mind. I have a little sheet of paper. Speaking of Mary Inglebright. Okay, so this one is the 8. Oh no. Okay. Well, this one might end. This is why you test them out. Okay, that one's good. So that one's good. And okay, that one's good. So far, just one is a dud. That one's good. Hey, I'll take it. All right, well, that one is a dud. And that one's good. I mean, 4 for 2, that's not bad for Micron, so I'm not complaining. Probably should have guessed by the color of the package that maybe some of them might not have worked. But I'm happy with that. I'm actually just going to leave them out of the package. And I'm going to put them with my other Microns. I do have other Microns, but some of them are the same size, so I don't have good variety. And then these are going bye-bye. Sayonara. Okay. Up next, I got these photos. They were $1 for like the stack. But I just picked out, there's a ton of them, and I just picked out some fun ones. I thought this one was really cute. I think it says happy birthday. But they're like, you know, you can see their drinks and they're all like, look at it, they're so happy. Nothing on the back. I got this one. That one's Louie. His name is Louie. We have this one. This one was on a scrapbook. But look at how cute they are. Look, she's in her like fur coat and he's in his suit. I think he might have like some sort of tie on right there. I'm not sure. And her little shoes. Very cute. And we have this one. Ooh, look at that. Tom Hawkins in front of Veneta City Hall. So that's a person. I don't think that's a statue. But that's really cool. I'm working on a journal ongoing. It's been ongoing for someone. And it's kind of like Texas-y Western themed. So I picked up this one for that. We have this one. I love like, oh, she just looks so cute. It says Studers of Texas. And 1963, April. Look at the cars. So very neat. Look, that's a UFO. No, I'm kidding. That's funny. April 1955. I don't know what that is. That newspaper? I'm not sure. But I love her dress. Very cute. And we have this one. His little socks. And that one, I don't know what that says, but very cute. Looks like he was maybe going to school or something like that. And then we have this one. I loved this one. This one's also for that same journal I was talking about. Again, it was on a scrapbook. But she's so cute on the horse. And then we have this one, also from April 1955. I just thought this one was kind of cool. I like scenery type photos, so I picked that one up. So yeah, nice little stack of photos for $1. And then I found, okay, we'll go with this one first. These were $1. They're mixed media, but they're like burlap doilies. I thought they were fun. I've never seen a burlap doily. Just to use in journaling. And then I got these, which I was very excited about. 7 Gypsies. This was $1 and $2, which is a great, great deal. I love 7 Gypsies paper. So I'll do a little flip through here. It's double-sided. Wow, so you get quite a bit of the same image. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Nope. That one has a nice back image as well. So 8 of the same image. Sorry if I'm going fast. It's just the same thing, so I know you don't want to probably waste a lot of time looking at the same page over and over and over again. Ooh, that one has a little bird on it. Yes, I really like these. Definitely reminds me of Tim Holtz, so you know. Very cute. And then, oh, and that one was called Conservatory. And this one is called Camden. Okay, so it has, looks like maybe the solid sheets. And then, oh, that's nice. And then it has like the pattern on the other side. And these also have quite a bit of the same pattern. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. These remind me of, like, because of the swatch, and then it matches, like, the other side, like the Tim Holtz fabrics that have came out recently. If y'all have been paying attention to those, they're all, like, color themed, which is cool. Okay, and then here's this one. That one's cute. Not my favorite. It's kind of a little, it seems like it's a little like muted out. I don't know. I mean, it's probably intentional, but. And then that one. Super cute. So yeah, great deal. Very happy with those. And I have a few more things to show y'all, so let me grab the books. I'll be right back. All right, I had to grab this stack over here. We are nearing the end. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully you've been able to enjoy a little snack or something, or maybe you're crafting. I always think that's fun. I always like to imagine people crafting while they're listening to me. Or maybe you're just laying in bed and you're just watching a nice little video before bed. I do that too. Oh, look at that. That's some sort of grunge something. It's not mold, it's like sticker residue. Okay, so this was the first one. This is the American Way to True Fit Patterns. Sewing, I'm assuming. I actually got these books that I'm about to show you from the Goodwill bins. The books there are 5 for $1, which is an amazing deal. I usually always find some sort of books while I'm there, which is honestly a problem because my bookshelf is exploding. But I digress. So this one is from 1969. And I love that it's 3-ring binder bound, if you will. But it has some great little images in it, and that's what I picked it up for. It's obviously sewing related. But it has, look at, I think that's really cool. The diagrams and stuff like that. It has some models in here. You know, I don't anticipate myself sewing, and you never know, but it has like some really cool, I don't know, I just thought these were kind of neat. And I'm guessing that's just how they were doing the style. I don't know of the drawings, but lots of imagery. Who knows if I'll use all of this. I love these though. I arguably like these more than like the model pictures in here. I just think that's really cool. So picked that one up. And I'm just gonna drop them on the ground. I gotta put it all away. Or my husband's gonna be very upset with me. I'm more of like the free spirit, like I'll get to it, you know, and it just kind of sits there. And then eventually I'm like, this is stressing me out. I need to clean it. So then I get my breaking point, but my husband reaches that point way faster. So he's a little, you know, OCD and stuff. And I think if he didn't live with me, he'd probably be a little more minimalist. And your girl's a maximalist all the way. There's no mistaking. But it works. We work together. He's my best friend. So, okay, enough about me. Back to the books. So I got this one. If you guys are new to my channel and haven't watched a thrift haul video, I love cookbooks. I collect cookbooks. I don't have a huge collection, but that's just one of those things. I especially love cookbooks that are like this, where it's like a spiral and it's like it's literally people's recipes they've submitted, and it's kind of just a compilation of all sorts of things. This is like my favorite type of cookbook, are these types. But occasionally I find some cute little pamphlets or something. And I think I picked this one up just so I could reach like the 5 for $1, because they'll charge you $1 anyway, so why not? You know what I mean? This one probably isn't as old, I'm gonna guess. It is from 1990. So yeah, not old at all. At least not to me anyways. But it has all these different little recipes in it. I don't know if I'll use this one for collage or just like keep it in my recipe book stash or what. But we'll see. We'll see what I do with this one. This one, like I said, was just kind of a, so I get the 5 for $1, which isn't really a good method of shopping, but you know, you save where you save. Okay. And then I got this one that I just showed you. This one I thought was kind of fun. It says Hutto, so I'm guessing this is like Round Rock. And I grew up, or Hutto is like adjacent to Round Rock, and I grew up in the Austin area / Round Rock area. So I know about Hutto, so I thought that this was kind of cool. Yeah, Hutto, Texas. So yeah, 1976. So a little bit older, we have your Jello punch, your hot bean dip. That's actually probably pretty good. Yeah, I don't know about this crab stuff. I just don't eat a lot of seafood. I'm starting to be more of a salmon girly. I love salmon. I'm not the biggest fan of shrimp. I will eat it, but I'm not the biggest fan. I do like crawfish. Crawfish is really good. What do they call that? Like the dirt seafood or something, you know, like it's like the dirty seafood. I don't know. I like it, so it's not dirty to me. If that's even what they call it. I could be just like pulling that out of nowhere. But anyways, I just like these because there's so many different recipes, and these are like people's homemade recipes, which are arguably better. So I just thought that these would be, you know, something kind of nice. I like to look through these and get inspiration sometimes, or just see what people were eating back in 1976. I think that's always kind of fun. The desserts are definitely like the place to go to if you're looking at a vintage cookbook, I feel like, because I feel like back in the day they used to make some mean desserts. So especially like the church cookbooks. Oh, those are some of my favorites. Okay, here's the next one. So this one's a reproduction from, I'm guessing, 1915, which I thought was kind of neat. And then it says it was printed, so it has like all this history, which is kind of fun. And I think it had a print date on here. I thought I remember seeing something. Years ago, 60 years ago, from 1915. So this would be 19... If it was 60 years ago, it'd be 1975, I think. That's the reprint date for this. Hopefully I got that right. I'm not good at math, and I'll admit that. But yes, it has like all these different recipes. And I'm guessing these are from these can be from 1915. Because they didn't have canned foods, right? Back then? Canned tomatoes? Or maybe 2 medium white sauce. Yeah, this is slightly deceiving is what it is. I thought this was like 1915 reproduced. I guess it's like in honor of the night, like when this was started, 1915. But okay, well, I have no idea. Who knows? It's a cookbook. That's why I got it. Okay, the next one's kind of fun. So this one is Lucky Cat's Paper Dolls, which is super cute. I'm arguably thinking of giving this to my friend. She likes cats. She's like me. But she likes cats and rabbits, anything of that nature. Oh, there's some water damage. Maybe not. But I'm curious. I wonder if she would like this. She's a thrifter like me, so I don't think a little water stain would scare her much. But it has all these cute little cat costumes. They don't punch out, so you'd have to cut them out. That's the only thing. Oh. Aloha. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, and then it has, oh, these are these stickers? They're stickers. That's so fun. Now we have a few more. Little gardeners. That's cute. Catch of the day. Age of Aquarius. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, so that's what I guess maybe the cats were modeled after. They are my lucky cats. That's cute. It's based off of her own cats. I love that. Super cute. So I might give that one to my friend. But I had to pick that up because it's way too cute. Here's another cookbook. This one seems slightly more vintage. The Flushman Treasury of Yeast Baking. And this one is from... There's like a little extra page. I don't know if that maybe came in this or not. Oh, it's a lithograph, right? Lithograph or lithopane? I don't know. This doesn't... Oh, 1962. 1960. Sorry, I had to read it. It was so small. Look at that. I always find it interesting how food looks old in old cookbooks. So it's just basically a bunch of bread recipes, which I actually think is kind of cool. Tender loaf. That's what I call my cat. She's a tender loaf. Cinnamon apple tea ring. Wow. My husband has been on a hunt to find lemon poppy seed muffins, and for some reason we've been to like 4 stores and can't find them anywhere. So let me know if there's some sort of shortage or something, because we can't seem to find them. Okay, this is the next one. I got this one for the imagery. It says, "Thank You God, Devotional Stories and Prayers for Children" by Bill and Bernard Martin. And it definitely looks like this book has gone through some things, for sure. This is from 1952. But look at the pictures. Some of these I do feel bad cutting up, you know, if they're like still readable. But the imagery is so great. I mean, I come to terms with too, you know, I found these at the Goodwill outlet, and that's kind of like, if you don't buy it there, it basically goes to the landfill after that. So I don't feel so bad of using these in my journals for that reason. Because if I wouldn't have picked it up, maybe nobody would have, and then it just would have been wasted. So, and this has great little wording too. So cute. Yeah, but it has some great little images. So that's what I got it for. Oh, and look, bonus. You get a little library pocket. So I got that one. And then, okay, here's another cookbook. I'm telling ya, I love cookbooks. This one's a General Foods Kitchen cookbook, all about home baking. Look at that. And not seeing a date on here, but I love the pictures. 1963. So again, it's just a book about baking. All sorts of baking. Oh, a little bonus. Cream together. Okay. It does not even say what the recipe is, so that's fine. Little bonus ephemera. So yeah, I got that one. This next one I got is Mary Had a Little Lamb, a Rand McNally storytime book. Look at the pictures. Isn't she just the cutest? Oh my gosh, look at the little lamb. I'm guessing that was for like a library pocket. Okay, this one is, oh goodness. I don't even know. Feel free to put it in the comments what that is. I'm not even gonna try. I can't read Roman numerals. I was never taught in my defense. But look at how cute the pictures are. So cute. Oh. So adorable. Oh. You gotta go, little lamb. We're trying to learn. Oh. That's so sweet. Look at how cute. Oh my goodness. Such great pictures. So great. That is such a great book. I was very excited to find that one. All right, we're almost there. So I got this one. This was Start Where You Are by Meera Lee Patel, a journal for self-exploration. I actually got this one for the quotes on each side. There's like some gorgeous little pictures and nice little quotes that you could definitely use in a journal page. So I thought these were super cute. So that's the whole reason I got this. Not for me to actually journal, but I mean, you never know. But there's just a lot of cute ones. So I got that one. This one was a good find. Creative Doodling and Beyond by Stephanie Corfey. Someone did start doodling in here, which is fine. But it shows you, like, see, you can see. They were also doodling, which I thought was really fun. But yeah, there's some great little doodles in here. And if you didn't want to doodle, you could cut these out and just use them as is. Oh, the little people. So cute. But I always like these, so look. Oh my goodness. So I thought this one would be a fun one to look through. I actually haven't really fully looked through it, so very cute though. Okay, we're down to the last three. These next two are very similar. They are yearbooks. So we have, I'm guessing this was a school, which is really funny, Blockbuster, from 1950 and 1948. And these are in pretty good condition. They have, I always like these for the, obviously the face pictures. They're a good size. I love to read the names too and see like what people, you know, what names were popular. Like we have Gus and Edgar, Louise, Dolores, Tommy, Dixie, Mary, Frozine, Winona, Betsy. I like Flora. We have Flora. Mignon maybe? Thelma, Robert, Floyd, Lucille, Odessa. I just think these are fun. I definitely like reading the names. But one of these I really liked because they had, here it is, the football play, like, and they're in their helmets, which I thought was really great. So I thought that was fun. I have a few, and then the back is like, half of it's like advertisements. So it's all the someone did draw on this one a little bit, but that's okay. It's like all of the different advertisements that helped, I guess, put this together. This one's a lot more drawn on advertisement wise, but the other one isn't. Yeah, see, this one has also advertisements in the back. There's a Pepsi one, which I thought was kind of fun. And yeah, it just has like, it's interesting too because it has like second grade in here and third grade. So I'm guessing this like wasn't just a high school, like maybe it was a school for all ages. Who knows? So I picked up those two. And then last but not least, I got this book. Seahorse, the shyest fish in the sea. I loved the art style in this one. I mean, just look at how cool that is. I thought it was very neat. So cute. And it's very informational. I actually read a little bit of it, and it's like, you know, it has a lot of information. I thought this was cute. Seahorses are faithful to one mate and often pair up for life. Isn't that so cute? So yeah, I thought this was a really cool little book to pick up. Maybe I'll make an ocean journal at some point. Who knows? But I have it for now. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking it out. I know this was a long one. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you know when my videos come out. And give this video a like if you liked it. But with that, I will leave you guys to it. I hope you have a wonderful day doing whatever you're doing. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.